Look like Gregorian coming alive, ladies and gentlemen. Who clipped in? Who hurt? Hold on. Already on top of him. Right hammer fist right there. Uh-oh, Lacerda in trouble. Trying to get him to an arm bar right now. And Lacerda is on his back. Gregorian is on top of him, trying to put hands on him. If you tough enough, we damn sure about to find out. 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in round number one. Lacerda on his back. Right elbows right there by Lacerda. Right elbows. And you can see trying to break free right now is Gregorian. Nasty work right there. And to the half guard right there is Gregorian. Round number one with 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 23 seconds left. On his back right now is Lacerda. Got that right forearm. It's Gregorian. Right hand right there. Right elbow came in. Landed another little short right elbow came in. Landed on the right side of the face of Gregorian. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in round number one. Tuff-N-Uff, ladies and gentlemen. We had to fix things over here. Things was straight up tripping. But that was my fault. I had something playing in the back. I think that was that goddamn that wrestling I was watching last night. I think that was it. Alrighty, went back to guard. 1 minute and 47 seconds left in round number one. Lacerda is on his back. Gregorian is in the half guard. No, he's in the guard, landing a right hand to the body, thrusted his hips forward to try to break free, but got landed a flush shot to the body. Left hook came in, fighting off of his back as Lacerda. I think he needs to be trying to defend himself, but going to try to look for that arm bar right now. All he has to do is throw that, and oh, seen it and found it, tucked his arm back, and now looking to retreat, but getting elbows dropped on the top of his head. Beautiful right elbow on his back is Lacerda. That shot came in and landed on his opponent. Get off of me immediately, and was dropping elbows on your boy. It's a beautiful work right there. Still looking to survive in this round number one. 1 minute and 6 seconds left. Gregorian is in control, getting hit with some elbows, being over aggressive, looking for arm bars and looking for a little submissions on the inside, just like that. Again, right elbows dropping on the top of the head of Gregorian. He acting like he don't feel them shots. Went back to the guard, got his head on the chest of Lacerda, and Lacerda looking to fight off his back, being feisty, throwing a little left hook, fighting off his back. I don't think that's a smart idea. He better be focused on trying to defend himself. But he say, damn, I'm defending. I'm defending my right to defend my right, and land a clean shot on him. On his back is Lacerda in round number one with 33 seconds left. Gregorian is on top. A little short shot with the left hand came in as Lacerda. Landing strikes off of his back right now. Body shot with the left hand, right hand over the top of the left hand, over the top of the right hand, over the top of the left hand, dropping down. Gregorian is on top in the guard, going around letting his hands go, but Lacerda shielding up, blocking them shots. Like, I refuse to get hit flush. I'm rolling with these shots. Tuff-N-Uff, are you? We're going to find out in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Y'all see the king. On his back right there is Lacerda, and that's this 10-second clapper. And it's looking like this fight is going to go. And round number one is over, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes down, and we got 10 minutes to go. And now they got in my ear sounding like the soundtrack to Friday Night Lights. Y'all remember Booby Miles? It's like, you ain't gonna work out. No, what he say to Booby? But you ain't work out. That was Mike. That was a quarterback. But you ain't work out today. It's like, you see this? This is heaven sent. This is God bless. I don't need to work out. You know, that was Booby. Just like, what you Midlands? You gonna try to take my football from me? That's my movie right there, y'all. In the corner, got the inswell on the left cheekbone and the ice on the traps, the shoulders and the back of the neck of Daniel. And now they put the camera on the fans, and they got the fans like this. They over there jamming. Having a good time in the crowd. This is what they doing, y'all. Just vibing out. Watching violence with their kids. Welcome to America. That's what we want to see. Whoop his ass if he talking crazy. And if he got something I need, I'm going to need that. You're going to get down and lay down. You're going to give it to me. I'm going to take it. What you going to do? I'm like, damn, America don't be playing. Sure enough, we can't allow it. 4 minutes, because if we allow it, then you're going to do what we doing to you. We can't be having that. Left straight bent on right there. Oh, they're exchanging blows. High kick with the right leg, landed on Gregorian. Beautiful work right there with a combination of Daniel Lacerda. No, they're standing there striking, ladies and gentlemen. Spinning heel kick came in, landed by Lacerda. Beautiful work right there. Straight left hand with a right hook over the top of Lacerda. His confidence just boosted. Body shot with a right hand by Lacerda. Right hand shooting in, looking for the single leg takedown right now is Gregorian, because he clearly can't stand and strike with Lacerda. Lacerda in this round number two came out hot. Came came out like the corner and told him something crazy. Left elbows behind the head. That's behind the head. You got to be careful. Those looking like it's behind the head. Those elbows is good landing. They saying they good landing and they in the right spot. Tearing the head up of Gregorian right now is Lacerda. He's like, damn, I'm tearing it up. He heavy-handed. He's hard-headed. And damn, I'm feeling it in my fists and in my bones. And now trying to get the takedown, trying to double leg takedown of Lacerda is Gregorian, but doing a great job of negating that. Good roll and a great takedown right there by Gregorian. Did a great job of reversing the position, getting to the next transition, and got the takedown as Gregorian on his back again. Got his feet on the cage, looking to push off. The referee is looking, making sure them toes don't latch. 3 minutes and 40 seconds in round number 2. On his back right there is Lacerda, trying to rise up to the occasion, but still in the guard. A free right hand to the left side of the body of Lacerda. Dropping that right hand over the top, clip the left cheekbone of Lacerda. Beautiful work by Gregorian. Looking to throw that right hand behind the head of Lacerda. And if Gregorian throws his head underneath that left armpit, we can be in a triangle attempt. But breaking free of that, doing what he needs to do. He got a guillotine going on right there. Lacerda, he's tapping out. Gregorian tapped out. Gregorian tapped out. Lacerda was on his back, moved his head underneath the armpit and choked his ass out. And there crip walking, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, do your crip walk on the West Coast. It's the best coast. In Las Vegas, we do the West Coast walk in the octagon. That's what we talking about. Lacerda, he done choked out Gregorian, had him in the guillotine and was squeezing real hard and eventually tapped on that left oblique of Lacerda. And look at him wiping off because he dusty and get the dirt off his shoulder like he's in the 90s with Hove, or was that the early 2000s? And that crip walking again, he feeling good. It's like just crip walking all in Vegas, dropping down to a bended knee. I never seen a crip walk and then they hop down to bended knee and go show respect to the next man, showing the sportsmanship right now. After banging in there right there was Lacerda. How you gonna do the victory and then crip walk? And Lacerda, he's a little disappointed in his action. He's not used to taking L's like that. And now they're going to show the replay of what happened throughout the bout. Letting his hands go early was Gregorian, little right hands and left hands. Dropped them, putting it on him in that first round. Thought he had the victory, but weathered the storm and then had some submission offense on his back, dropping elbows on the top of the head. And then round number 2, this is where he just took over. As soon as he started to get the strikes going was the Brazilian, and then Gregorian, the Armenian, he got a takedown and it looked like he was going to get his game going. But then look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's like a modified Nelson choke right there. Nasty work. And then hopped up with swag, ladies and gentlemen. And then did the Seaweed Heezy walk. That's the crip walk. And then did the Seaweed Heezy walk. But didn't throw up the West Coast with it. And now Snoop going to be disappointed. I'm like, come on, man. You're supposed to be representing the whole West. And everybody going to be talking about not just the LBC. I'm like, put some respect on it. And what is, he got a sweater up. And they got to put the camera and they got to zoom in. Got some lettering on the back of the sweater, holding it up in front of the camera. So it's clearly something special and it's clearly something he wants to let out to the public. Let's take a look at it, ladies and gentlemen. This is an unorthodox submission. Had the right hand underneath. It's like a dart from the bottom position. He's in guard. He threw the right hand underneath, under the armpit, over the arm and around the neck, and then it was tight enough to squeeze and force the Armenian to tap out. Never been seen before. The under Darth choke. Never seen it before in a fight, but we seen it now. Let's send it into Justin Bernard. I'm turning it into Brother Bernard. Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 48 seconds into round number 2, the referee calls a stop to this contest for your winner and the Ojo choke, Daniel Miozo Lacerda. It's his patented choke right there. So he works on that choke always. And the sweater said, God saves, bro. God saves all. Now he's saying, come over here. We got to do the post-fight interview champ. Inside the cage with your winner. All right, we'll deal with that over here. Daniel Lacerda, your bout was canceled the last event. Back on in this one, you come in. It looked like you got dropped in that first round, in which you did. And in the second round, you came out swinging. You took him down to the ground. You choked him out with a submission, and we didn't know what it was. Somebody said a front choke. You confirmed it. It's your choke. Hey, guys. Hey, Las Vegas. Hey, Las Vegas. I have a question. Who loved my choke? So, if you want to see me again, UFC, you let everybody know to holler at me. Dana White Contender Series in August, champ, couple of months. A big show in the UFC. Because now, UFC, Y'all, I have arrived. And I'm anybody. I'll make a fight with any and everybody. I'm here. And this was my debut. Everybody want to see a real fighter. And I beat this guy with my choke. You definitely put on the show tonight, Daniel. You want to thank anybody here tonight, Daniel? What'd he say? Looking to translate this to Daniel right now is looking like his trainer. First of all, my jiu-jitsu it saved my life, my jiu-jitsu. I love jiu-jitsu because it saved my life. And you know, guys, who I am. Give me an opportunity and I'll take over. This is my time. Where is my belt? Where is my opportunity? Where is the champion? I am here. Let's fight, bro. And let's get it. I know running from nobody. Let's go. You heard the man. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're a winner. Daniel Miocho Lacerda. One more thing. Hey, guys, one more thing. If you want MMA, come fuck with Images. MMA 9:30 MMA class. With me, I teach there. So come, let's go. There you go, represent. Y'all go right there. And he put that work in Vegas. MMA Bruno Jiu-Jitsu or Sunan Jiu-Jitsu. Jesus saves, bro. That's what we talking about. Put the shield of the Lord. And we're going to keep it going. Beautiful work right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get things together on my end. And I'll be right back for the next bout. Salahuddin Everett is making his way to the octagon cage. Sal Everett, they're saying that he came off the knockout of the year. That Saul, his knockout was one of the best knockouts that everyone or anyone has ever seen. So they calling him the viral sensation, Sal Everett. Salahuddin Everett, a catchweight. He is an undefeated fighter at 3-0. He's in the inspection zone right now, taking off his sweater. Oh, he pumped up. He listening to like it sound like some hyphy music. Oh, there go Dana White. He in the house. Sal Everett, the UFC CEO, Dana White is in the building. He over there looking at some prospects for his Dana White Contender Series that's supposed to be this August. Remember, those the next ones to get to the UFC. Look at Sal Everett. They smacking him in his face. He rubbing his hands together. He know Dana White is there. They saying it's either MMA or boxing for Sal Everett, but they saying he's supposed to be the next one. And Sal Everett, if you win on Tuff-N-Uff, then Dana White gonna be right there watching you, and you can get a UFC contract, well, a Dana White Contender Series contract. And if you win and show out on Dana White Contender Series, then you're a shoo-in in the UFC. What you mean? This is hyphy music, like though. Tuff-N-Uff, I'm the one that's tough though. Bust his meat, bust his head with a fist though, and call him a weak one, cause that's feet this leaps on the eeps one. Now look what the hell you talking about. I don't know what to say, but I was getting off though for a little split bar. Hey, for a split bar, I was getting off. Y'all thought I had something. Tuff-N-Uff, ladies and gentlemen. 32 years of age is Armis Guyton. He is 8'8", 5'10", 29 years of age, standing 6'3", with 3-0. Is Sal Everett. He weighs 148.5 pounds with a 77-inch arm reach. 74-inch arm reach is Armis Guyton. He weighed in at 171.5 pounds, and he stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall. So let's see what happens. Let's bring it in and break it down. They saying this is the smart cage. So come over here and get a lesson. Who's going to be the teacher? Who's going to be the student? We are about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in a Tuff-N-Uff catchweight bout at 175 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is a hybrid fighter holding a professional record of 8 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 171.5 pounds, fighting and representing Colorado Springs, Colorado. Armis Seagoat Guyton. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is a freestyle fighter holding an undefeated professional record of 3 victories. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 174.8 pounds, fighting and representing Las Vegas, Nevada. He is the former Tuff-N-Uff amateur welterweight champion of the world, Salahuddin Pundit Everett. And he over there rearranging them knuckles in them 4-ounce gloves. And the referee in charge will be John McCarthy. Big John McCarthy getting this catchweight assignment. It is the undefeated Sal Everett. He takes on Armis Guyton, ladies and gentlemen, and the referee is looking at Guyton. Are you ready? Referee's looking at Everett. Are you ready? Showing his respects now. Go out there and get it. The taller fighter. Push kick with the left leg. Everett. Oh, damn. Guyton, that's a wrap for you, buddy. Push kick. Left hook came in, landed by Everett. Oh, that's sacrificial lamb. Jab popped his head up. Straight right hand came in, landed by Everett. Oh, they just threw meat in. He's already hurt. Guyton got a push kick. Flew halfway across the ring. Landed a little check left hook. Jab straight right hand with a left hook. Punches and bunches. Uppercut left knee. Backed up against the octagon cage. It's Guyton. Everett. Right elbow came in. Tears ass up, get him stitches, get on him out his way. Right knees to the body, right knees to the body, left hands, right hands to the body, tearing them right hand to the body. And now Guyton is just fighting off. Good reversal right there by Guyton, but lifting him up right now is Guyton. And then good takedown right there by Guyton. Lifted up Everett. Oh, you weak in the ass. And took him down, but hopped up immediately was Everett. And from that lift, the crowd shocked, like, oh my God, Everett, Sal Everett, oh my God, he got lifted up off his feet. And now he got his back. Beautiful work right there by Guyton, getting the back of Everett, saying, y'all threw threw me in there with this dude. I'm 8-8. I'm at 500. And if I beat him, all eyes on me. And I can be in the octagon and I can do Dana White Contender Series. Lift him up and beautiful takedown by Everett. Guyton on his back. Right hand's being thrown. Left hand's being thrown. On top of Guyton right now is Everett. Punches and bunches, but immediately hopped up was Guyton. Made his way back to his feet. And look, he's going to toss Guyton over that left hip. And now Everett is in a position. Gave up his back. And we can see Guyton doing a great job trying to get behind the neck of Everett, showing some issues right now with Guyton. And now Dana White is like, you 3-0, you supposed to be this big whoopla of a fighter, and you in there with a dude 8-8, and that's supposed to be meat for you to feast on. And now Guyton saying, I'm nobody's meat, I'm a professional. Right knee backed up against the octagon cage. Everett is trying to change the levels and trying to get the double leg takedown of Guyton. Guyton is doing a great job at defending himself, negating that takedown, but finally got the takedown was Everett. And Guyton, he got the back of the neck as Guyton. He's gonna squeeze, he's gonna choke his ass out, and he's gonna go to sleep behind the neck. Oh no, broke free. Beautiful work right there by Guyton. He said, damn, no, I'm not panicking. And then he pried that left arm from Everett under his throat. Said, damn, that my jugular belongs to me. And looking to try to rise up right now was Guyton, but got the body locked right now. And Guyton is going nowhere, just up on his back, throwing punches right now on both of his knees, doing a reversal, but he's locked. Got that torso locked up in the legs. He's going nowhere, throwing punches and fighting back right now was Guyton, throwing punches behind his left foot. Throwing punches behind his right trap, like, get from behind me. So beautiful work by Guyton, is trying to win this bout. He ain't going nowhere, doing a great job of locking it up, but went around, got the right arm around the throat of Guyton, and now Guyton's in trouble right now, and it's looking as locked. That neck of Guyton, he's going to turn into the serpent, or he's going to go to sleep, and it's looking like it's not going to be vicious, looking to pry that right arm of Everett from up under his throat, and it's looking like it's locked. Everett has it locked and now tapped out right there was Guyton. Tapped out was Guyton. Beautiful work. Sal Everett, another first round knockout. Hopped up immediately, bowed down to Guyton, and then showed his respect. And the crowd is up clapping. Beautiful work. Extending his record from 4-0 as a professional. Threw his arms up, showing his respects, and now you can see on his face, like, damn, dudes like that, I was supposed to get him up out of there. Maybe I'm not ready, having thoughts within right now, but the crowd is pumped up. The crowd got their beers, the crowd got their water, the camera on him, he got his straw, he over there sipping his H2O on his Bobby Boucher, doing the right thing, having fun with his friends and the MMA bout on a Wednesday evening. Sal Everett, he has his arms over the top of the octagon cage, thinking to himself, like, Dana White was in the attendance. Man, hopefully I did a performance that allow me to get into Dana White Contender Series. And now they showing a walkthrough. Look at the people. They walked through. As soon as they started, look at that push kick. Backed him up halfway across the octagon cage. And then they showed Everett throwing punches and bunches. The onslaught of punches, knees, skills from Everett. But then Guyton came in, lifted him up, took him down, showed some fight, and then Guyton said, nah, I'm not going to just lay down for you. I'm going to land some strikes of my own. I'm going to land some kicks, land some punches, and be feisty. But then Everett took him down, eventually got that right hand up under that jugular, and then made his opponent tap out. Made his opponent tap out. So beautiful work right there by the referee. Tapped out was Guyton. Knew it was over. Pushed him up. Showed his respect. Bowed to him. Showed his sportsmanship. Beautiful work right there by Everett. Beautiful work right there by his opponent in Armas. Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 59 seconds into round number 1, the referee John McCarthy calls a halt to this contest for your winner by rear naked choke, Salahuddin Everett. He is 4-0, and he throwing it up like this, ladies and gentlemen, representing the L because he loves life. And now Sal Everett, Guyton showing his respects. He throwing up the mind control heart, and now we're ready for the post-fight interview. Everett, alrighty, last fight, the fight got sidelined due to an injury. And here you are, healed up at the Virgin Hotel in Vegas, at home. Talk to me about this fight. You're fighting an 8-8 guy. He was striking in the beginning. You were striking. You went down to the ground, and you got the rear naked choke. How great does it feel to get back in here and win? I feel so blessed. Thank you, God. No matter what life throws at me, it's just a learning experience. God, thank you for everything. And that's what I'm here, and that's what I'm here to do. Well, you came in here tonight with an experienced Armis Dighton. What was the game plan coming in here tonight? Just stay patient. Show everybody that I'm a professional. No matter how many fights someone else has, I can compete with the best. And I believe I did a wonderful performance. So now you are now 4-0. What is now next for you? First, I'm going to go to Pablo Imaging to see if I got any injuries. Thank you, guys. And then thank you all to my sponsors for my shorts. I love everybody in Las Vegas. I'm in Vegas, and I can't do this without y'all. Thank you, Dana White. I love doing my job for you because you're the best, and I appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you. Thank everybody for pulling up. Thank you to my beautiful wife. Thank you to my, we lost our daughter 3 months ago. It was real rough for us. And like I said, thank you, God, for everything, because I can get through it. Well, Sal, who did? It is great to see you back in the octagon cage and doing what you do best and win. You want to thank anybody out here? Thank you, God. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight, Salahuddin Pundeen Everett. Sal Everett got the job done tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in victory. What a great night for him. And he does it with the big boss man, Dana White, in attendance here tonight. And this is deemed the future stars of MMA. Show up and turn up. He's a star and he is destined for greatness. Let's see the next bout of the night. We got 2 titles still on the line here tonight. Coming up next, live here from Vegas, and this is Tuff-N-Uff, the edition with Fight or Get Knocked Out. So subscribe to the channel and push that button right now.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
And you heard what I said. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see who's coming up next. Breaking it down. So James Canton versus Dylan Alashahi. That fight is over. Daniel Lacerda versus Tyrone Gregorian. That fight is over. Armis Guyton versus Sal Everett. That fight just ended. So it's looking like the co-main event is coming up next. 2 more bouts, and it's all she wrote. The co-main event, we got Shamil Shikshabekov versus Argamiro Del Mendes, the missionary. Breaking it down, the missionary comes to the ring with a professional MMA record of 19 wins with 10 defeats. He fights out of Brazil. He weighed in at 174 pounds even. He stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the missionary, Argirmo Del Montes, and his opponent, Shamil Shikshabekov. He comes to the ring with a professional MMA record, a perfect one. 7 victories, no defeats. He fights and represents San Jose, California, USA. He is 28 years of age, 9 months, 1 week, 4 days. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall with a 70-inch arm reach. Fighting and representing American Kickboxing Academy. Make some noise for the next bout coming up next. Tapology has it. Shamil Shikshabekov versus Argamiro, the missionary, Del Montes. This fight is coming up next.
I passed it with flying colors. I got these wings on my back. I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Nigga, I'm gone. Fuck the trials and tribulations when you out in the galaxy with your own bloodline, bodybuilding. I'm strong. Neuromelanin control. ET phone home. Blast off the middle button, nigga, that I control. I'm activated. Hypothalamus. The plan is lined up. Open that black hole and witness how the all is robust. I stay in rhythm. Hopping on the pendulum as it swings. Yeah, this gnosis is my precious. I'm the Lord of the Rings. You can't kill me. I'm sorry. My soul goes on. It's the darkness of nothingness. I'm singing my song. Put a spell on the world. That's just something I must. The triple blackness of a new. Hit a fuck shit up. I'm gone. I passed it with flying colors. I got these wings on my back. I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere.
Alrighty, the championship bout of the evening. The first one. This is your co-main event. 28 years of old is Shamil Shabakov. The champion stands 5'10", as so the challenger and Dalmandes. 75-inch arm reach is Armande. 68-inch arm reach is Shamil. Alrighty, the final instructions will be, well, the introductions will be given. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the co-main event of the evening, scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds, all for the Tuff-N-Uff welterweight championship of the world. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record, 19 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170.8 pounds, fighting and representing Phoenix, Arizona. He is the challenger, Arjamiro, the missionary Del Monde. He focused and ready. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he's a mixed martial artist holding an undefeated professional record, 7 victories. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 169.2 pounds, fighting and representing Las Vegas, Nevada. He is the undisputed Tuff-N-Uff welterweight champion of the world, Shamil Shabakov. And when the action begins, your referee in charge will be Chris Tagoni, telling the fighters to come here as the referee. Alrighty, guys, we went over the rules in the locker room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times, and good luck going back to the neutral corners. The co-main event of the evening is scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds, with a sudden victory in the 5th round if needed. The referee saying you ready. Referee saying you ready. The defending champion in the red corner. In the blue corner, showing their respects, is the challenger up on his toes. They saying Del Montes, he just never went the distance in 20-something fights. Either he get knocked out or he knocks his opponent out. Up on his toes, looking for low kicks right there. Up on his toes is Shamil. Beautiful low kicks right there by Shamil. Up kick with the right leg, missed by Del Mondes. 4 minutes and 39 seconds. This is a guy who's not afraid to mix it up. And we can see Shamil, he already looking in to try to shoot for a takedown, to try to go get a submission attempt and try to choke the next man out. Jab being flicked out on the outside with his lead hand out. Low kick, checking that kick from Shamil was Del Montes. Lunging in, looking for the straight right there was Shamil. You can't extend like that, especially with a knockout artist like Del Montes. And we all know the Brazilian and Del Monte, he's aggressive. He's not reckless, but he has the power to send Shamil and turn Shamil lights off. 4 minutes and 3 seconds. They're studying. Right leg, looking for a low kick with the right leg. Missed that, but a left hook shooting in, trying to level change, trying to attempt a takedown attempt. Tried to feint a takedown attempt, but did not bite on that, was Del Montes. At a distance is the slightly taller fighter, and Del Montes looking to throw that 1-2 from a distance, but those 2 strikes missed. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in round number 1. Straight right hand being thrown with a left hook after a push kick, missed by Del Montes. In there, standing in the pocket, tried to swing with him was Shamil. Oh yeah, both of these fighters ain't giving up nothing. This fight ain't going the distance. Right leg kick landed on the left leg of Del Montes, but Del Montes acting like he ain't felt nothing. Moving to the right hand side is Del Montes, making their way back into the eye of the storm. Push kick landed on the cup. Right for reset. They both kicked each other on a cup. Simultaneous low blow right there, and the referee called timeout. A double low blow, and now it is a medical timeout. So each fighter got 5 minutes. So that's 10 minutes total. And that's 10 minutes total, ladies and gentlemen. That'd be crazy. You're like, you got 5 minutes? Like, nah, his 5 minutes is up. But my 5 minutes, it ain't start till his 5 minutes is over, right? It's like, nah, man, y'all don't get 5 minutes apiece. It's 5 minutes together. And now the referee is looking at Shamil because it's looking like Shamil took the brute of him. Took the brute of that low blow. Shabakov got 5 minutes to recover, and it's looking like his opponent is perfectly fine. Dealing with it quite fine right there. Del Montes, he's in this corner waiting to go out. And Shamil, he's bouncing up and down, trying to get him up out of his stomach. 3 minutes and 16 seconds in round number 1. Up on his toes on the outside right now is Del Montes. You got to breathe and push out, champ. You got to breathe and push out. Beautiful check right there by Del Montes. Check that left low kick, that right low kick trying to go down on the lead left leg of Del Montes. Right low kick trying to tear up that lead left leg of Del Montes. And now Del Montes is at the outside pumping that jab. And Shamil, left hook straight right hand, falling down, stumbling over his feet momentarily on the edge of the octagon cage is Del Monte, but he popped up immediately. Left hook came in right there by Shamil. Shamil is letting his hands go, ladies and gentlemen. Overwhelming Del Montes. Straight right hand missed by Del Monte. Del Monte, when it comes to striking, is just 1 and 2. Shamil is letting flurries go, punches and bunches when it comes to striking, but doing a great job with lateral movement. Lou, good spinning heel kick to the body. Beautiful work right there by the champion in Shamil. Coming back out on with a right leg kick, aiming towards the body of Shamil was Del Montes, but not in range, and haven't been in range all night is Del Montes. The switch of stances from southpaw to orthodox, looking to try to find a way in, but Shamil, the champion, is patient. He's been here before. He knows what it takes to get the title. Cap kick going down low. Beautiful check by Del Montes. Round number 1, 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Tuff-N-Uff. Show me respect, or I'm gonna have to take it from you. And I was like, oh, y'all so violent. With money on the line in Vegas, everybody get violent. 1 minute and 54 seconds left in round number 1. It was like, damn, that's the realest shit I heard before in a while, actually. But like, it's Vegas. Up kick with the right leg, missed by Del Montes. Keeping his distance, keeping his patience. Looking to fight the game plan of Del Montes. Left hook came in right there by Shamil. But then Shamil head ran into the cage because Del Montes was being elusive. One of them hooks came in. He threw like 5 punches real fast. We couldn't even see the hand speed. Could have been more than that. He's so fast. 1 minute and 28 seconds from round number 1. Tuff-N-Uff, pumping that jab out. Up kick with the right leg. Block that shot with Shamil. Ooh, good straight right hand. Double left hook. Right hand over the top. Punches and bunches being thrown by Shamil. Finding some punches in the clinch now as Del Montes backed up against the octagon cage. Find his way on the inside. Throwing right knees to the body of Del Monte. Beautiful work by the champion. Controlling and letting the challenger know that there's levels to the game. I told you I was better than you. And there's nothing you can do to me because I'm the shiznit itty. And you're just a peasant in me when it comes to me and skills in the ring. That's the thought process of Shamil. Good little right elbow off the break, but now Del Montes is letting Shamil know that everything you just told me in that octagon cage, I soaked it in and I rebuke you. I will do all that to you. Now watch what I do to you. Pushed back to the edge of the cage and got poked in the eye, it looked like, but the referee ain't giving a damn about Del Monte's eye poke. He was moving a gesture to the eye like, man, he could have got me, but the referee said, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't on that side. Punches and bunches backed up against the octagon cage, shielding up, blocking those shots from Shamil was Del Monte's. Round number 1, 23 seconds left. Got his left hand underneath that left armpit of Del Montes, trying to control the body and lifting up his left leg to protect himself, Del Montes, from the right knees to the body of Shamil. And we can hear that clapper in round number 1. Looking like round number 1 is coming to a close. Off the separation, looking for a left hook, didn't extend it. Threw his arm out was Del Montes, but didn't extend the forearm wrist to fist. Hesitant. You can't be, well, he was hesitating, and you can't be hesitant in the sport. And in the back of the shirt of the corner of Del Monte, this say Jesus is king. And whoever don't know that, you foolish. And hopefully you get help. Now look. Hey, facts. And hopefully you get help. And if any demons want to say otherwise, Miss Ella Fitzgerald, what do we tell them heathen?
Get thee behind me, Satan.
And keep it pushing, because we ain't got time for these problems in 2026. That's what we're talking about. In a corner right now, drinking his water is Del Montes, and the corner is telling Del Montes, you got to get closer to this guy and let your hands go. You're throwing punches and bunches from a distance. You're not even in range. Get close enough to this guy and rip this guy to the body. Turn into the Dwayne Rock Johnson and beat his body like a Cherokee drum.
Me and you, one-on-one, no one else around. I will beat your ass like a Cherokee drum.
That's the corner. Dwayne Rock Johnson talking to Del Montes, telling him to go to the body, beat it like a Cherokee drum. Come on now, champ. You can do it. I believe in you. 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Round number 2 is underway. Throwing a right low kick and then checking that kick is Del Montes. firing back a right leg kick of his own, but doing a great job as Shamil protecting himself for that at a distance, slapping that left hand, trying to open up that right hand down the seam. Been looking for that right hand all night as Del Monte's good up kick with the right leg. The bottom of his feet hit the face of Shamil. Right hook over the top, lander right there, clipped Shamil coming forward. Beautiful work by Del Monte's. He clipped Shamil right in his tracks, and now Shamil's taking a step back. Straight right hand being thrown by Del Monte's. Del Monte's can have something. He's the challenger, trying to become the co-main event of Tuff-N-Uff 155 Las Vegas edition. Subscribe to fight or get knocked out, because we got the UFC Conor McGregor, his return versus Max Holloway this Saturday. It's going down for the UFC. The return of the Mac. Conor McGregor, the slaphead himself, returns to the octagon cage. 2 more fights under the UFC contract. And remember, he said if I do a fight and if I can beat Max Holloway, and then maybe I can get that title shot with Justin Gaethje. And then Justin Gaethje, he's not waiting for retirement because he's waiting on the winner of Max Holloway versus McGregor. And that'd be a great retirement fight right there for Justin Gaethje. That'd be a great ending of a contract and ending of an era with the UFC for Conor McGregor. So they got to make the fight. But then again, Conor McGregor, he said, I can fight Holloway. And if I beat Holloway, I want to fight Terrence Crawford in the octagon cage. And then I want to fight Terrence Crawford in the boxing ring if he wants to come out of retirement and challenge me. He said he can wrestle. That was McGregor. Let's get back to Tuff-N-Uff. Round number 2, 3 minutes and 17 seconds marching forward. Looking for that straight left hand with Shamil. Nothing is there. Left hook over the top. Shielding up, blocking them shots is Del Monte's. Beautiful defense right there. Marching forward, right hand over the top being thrown. Trying to clip the champion. The champion right now is the challenger. But he's not getting the clean punches. He's not fighting distance. His range is off. Throwing punches and they're not even close to the champion. It's Del Monte. That little short right hand, but a left hook came in and down goes Del Monte. Right hand's being thrown right there by Shamil. Right hands, punches and bunches, trying to shield himself, trying to stand up. And Del Monte's, he's in big trouble, shielding up like fried shrimp, and it's looking like the referee might have to stop this. This 35, 38, 39 punches unanswered, and the referee waved off the bout. Shamil gets it done, and still champion, landing a left hand. Shamil Shakshanikov ran to the edge of the octagon cage, climbed up on top, standing on top of the octagon cage with his hands on his hips, like, who can beat me? Who can defeat me? I'm the champion for a reason. Del Monte's, he couldn't find the range. Del Monte's, he couldn't find the distance. But Shamil, he found his. Got right where he needed to be, threw punches and bunches, left hook over the top, initially dropped Del Monte's, and Del Monte's was trying to get up, and then punches and bunches. This unanswered punches, ladies and gentlemen, by the champion. Right hands. Let's see the replay. I'm gonna count them. 1, 2, and then fell down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And then the referee hopped in and said, stop the bout. The referee said, stop the bout. But he was throwing so many punches because Del Monte's, he was doing a great job of defending himself. There's landed some come in, but the majority was landing right here, landing on him. But this, nonetheless, the accumulation of punches overwhelming his opponent, defend himself. And now they got the ladies right there just dancing in the stands right there. They let the drinks flow. They standing up and they doing their thug dizzy. That's what we talking about. Enjoy your vacation. It's been a great night. The co-main event. Beautiful work right there by Shamil. Beautiful work right there by the champion. Went in there and let Del Monte's know, you came in here and you trying to fight me. Nah, you ain't ready for me, champ. You in over powers you can't even comprehend. Shamil went out there and let Del Monte's know that he was the real life Hades.
You are specks of dust beneath our fingernails. Your very breath is a gift from Olympus. You have insulted powers beyond your comprehension.
Who are you?
I am
Shamil. And he was like, oh, goddamn, I am Shamil. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's go in and make it official. After 2 minutes and 24 seconds in a round number 2, the referee calls a hot to this contest for your winner by TKO and still Tuff-N-Uff welterweight champion of the world, Shamil Shakshanikov. His record, he's still undefeated. He's improved to 8 wins and no losses. That was the co-main event of the evening. Del Montes, we can see him leaving the octagon cage, going to the medical tent to have that conversation with the Green Goblin.
I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city.
But the one thing they love more than a hero
is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?
It's sad, but it's true. Happens to the best of them. And still, you're Tuff-N-Uff welterweight champion in Shamil. That was the co-main event. Coming up next is the headliners. Justin Vasquez versus his opponent, into Miguel Barrientos. The main event is coming up next, so let's break down the tail of the tape. Miguel Barrientos, he comes to the octagon cage with a professional MMA record of 5 victories, 1 defeat. He fights as the challenger, representing Colorado by way of Mexico. He is 29 years of age, 1 month. He weighed in at 155.2 pounds. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He fights and represents Subhound's Gym. Ladies and gentlemen, your challenger, Miguel Barrientos, and his opponent, Slick J, known as Justin Vasquez. He comes to the octagon cage with the professional MMA record, 13 victories, opposite 5 defeats. He is the champion, fighting out of Miami, Florida, USA. He is 34 years of age, 2 months, 2 weeks. He weighed in at 146 pounds, bang on. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall with a 75.5-inch arm reach. He fights and represents Freedom Fighters Gym. Your main event is coming up next on Tuff-N-Uff. Justin Slick J Vasquez. He takes on Miguel, the winner, Barrientos. This main event is coming up next. Stay tuned. making his way to the inside of the octagon right now is Miguel Barrientos. Miguel Barrientos, he is inside of the octagon cage, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're just waiting for Justin Vasquez. So let's see what he looks like as he's making his ring walk. The headliners, one half of the headliners is already in the octagon cage. Justin Vasquez throwing his hands up, pumping up the crowd. Slick J pumping up everybody. They got the Tuff-N-Uff staff. Everybody got their Tuff-N-Uff shirts on. Featherweight champion Justin Vasquez. He's the reigning and defending champion. And you're not a real champion until you defend your title. And I guess this is his first title defense. In the inspection zone right now is Justin Vasquez taking his shirts off. Well, taking his shirt off. Everybody close to him right there sitting in that first row. They got their cell phones. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. He holding on to his woman while she holding on to the baby. That's what we're talking about. Freestyle versus everybody. Showing his respects. Showing his loves. Nodding his head. Loving his corner right there. Now turning around. They say you got your mouthpiece in. You got your cup in. Putting that Vaseline on the orbital bones. Putting them on the cheekbones. The brim of the nose. The champion in the inspection zone. Ready to go. Ready to go out and defend his title. Checking them braids. Checking behind his ear. Making sure everything is good. They saying the Bulls is king. So he looked like he one of them 90s Bulls fans. They said he's been fighting for a long time. And we live in a time now where he can still get in the UFC. If he come out and show up and show out. What about Dana White Contender Series? That can go in as well. "34 years of age is Justin Vasquez. 5'8". And 29 years of age, Miguel Barrientos. And we're about to break down. Let's make it official, ladies and gentlemen. The last bout of the night. Tuff-N-Uff 155. Let's make it official with Justin Bernard. And I turn into Brother Bernard. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's fight is scheduled and is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. And our judges cage side will be known as Judge number 1, Judge number 2, and Judge number 3. And when the action begins, the referee in charge will be Big John McCarthy. And now, for those in attendance and those watching live on UFC Fight Pass, this is the main event of the evening. Giving you the live commentary will be Fight or Get Knocked Out. So subscribe to his channel. Do it right now. This fight scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds plus sudden victory. All for the Tuff-N-Uff Featherweight Championship of the world. Fight fans, it's about to go down. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he's a Mexican fighter holding a professional fight record of 5 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 143.8 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, he is the challenger, Miguel Barrientos. He flexing, oh, I'm really Barrientos. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he's a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 13 victories, just 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Bang on. Fighting and representing Miami, Florida, he is the undisputed Tuff-N-Uff Featherweight Champion of the world. Make some noise for Justin Slick J Vasquez. Got his arms up. Both fighters got their introductions, and now it's time for these two fighters to hear their instructions from my referee, Blade. Talk to the fighters.
You better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it, the real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger.
With no hesitation, because your opponent won't hesitate to lay you out. Understand? Round number 1 is underway. Showing their respects? No, none of that. Low kick soon as they started by Barrientos. Jab being flicked out as Vasquez. Calf kick going down low by Vasquez. Coming back at him as Barrientos with a calf kick. Double pumping that jab as Vasquez. Over the top of the right hand, but the left hook thrown by Barrientos. Nothing was there. 4 minutes and 43 seconds. High kick with the left leg going, aiming towards the head. Over the top of the right hand in the championship bout by Vasquez. Body shots with a straight right with a left hook miss, but over the top of the right hand, coming back at him with the right hand was the champion grabbing the right leg of Barrientos. Beautiful catch of that right leg. Grabbed the right leg of Barrientos and immediately dropped down, and now Vasquez is in guard right now trying to do what he do. Body shot with the left hand, got a free left hand, and a butterfly guard right now is Barrientos. Great reversal right there by Barrientos, reversing it, and now Vasquez on his back in beautiful transition and a sweep by Barrientos in round number 1 with 4 minutes and 8 seconds. And now the challenger Barrientos is in the half guard position, and this is scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds. Got the right arm locked up of Barrientos as Vasquez underneath his left armpit, trying to rise and trying to scoot to the edge of the octagon cage. I believe he's trying to scoot to the East Coast side of that octagon cage with 2 minutes and 47 seconds here in round number 1, sitting on his arse now. But now we can see Barrientos grabbing the upper top of his torso, just trying to lean him away. But now we can see Vasquez pushing up, and now he has his full back on the octagon cage, sitting on his arse, but now grabbing from underneath, landing with his lower back on the canvas with the the half top of his body going up, leaning on the octagon cage. 3 minutes and 24 seconds left, and doing a great job turning them to the side. But now we can see Vasquez looking up at the jumbotron to try to find a new position. 3 minutes and 15 seconds in round number 1, still in that guard on his back, trying to fight back to his feet is Vasquez. Barrientos, the challengers, and I have the ground control time in my favor. Looking to grab the left wrist of Barrientos is Vasquez, doing a great job of defending himself on his back, not trying to attempt the strike, not trying to attempt the forearm elbow, just doing a great job. But that right arm going to the left side of the body of Vasquez, of Barrientos, my apology. The right hand of Vasquez on top, great reversal. And now on his back is Barrientos. In the guard is Vasquez, looking to rise up, lifting him up, about to slam him down. Beautiful work right there by Vasquez, elevating Barrientos, and now dropped a little short left forearm on Barrientos. Beautiful work and beautiful reversal by Vasquez. Did it in real time. We barely seen it. Right hand landed to the left side of the body of Barrientos is Vasquez. That right hand is free and it's going down. Locking up the back of the head of Vasquez is Barrientos, using his left hand to wrap around the back of the head, and then using the right hand to lock the wrist to keep his opponent in that top position, keep him close enough so he doesn't rise up and just throw on elbows like that left elbow that came in, got the separation by Vasquez, and landed a little short left elbow on the right side of the face of Barrientos, trying to tear up cheekbone. Now that I said cheekbone, now I have to quote, I forgot his name, so we ain't quoting nothing. Round number 1, 1 minute and 47 seconds left. It was that movie 21, Lawrence Fishburne. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Hey, shout out to Floyd Mayweather Sr. What he said, Floyd, you ain't listening to what I'm telling you. And Floyd was like, yes, I am. You said pop, 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 pop. And then his daddy was like, there you go. So now my memory came back. So beautiful work. In a clinch right now, trying to fight through. And shout out to Lawrence Fishburne. I was supposed to say it, but I ain't, because that took too much time. 1 minute and 24 seconds left. Still in a position of ground control time, trying to reverse it and trying to make it even, at least right now, with Vasquez, but we still got a whole minute left, and we're going to see who took the last 1 minute of this 5 minutes. The first 2 minutes went in favor of Barrientos. The last 2 minutes went in favor of Vasquez. Got 1 minute left to see who's going to take control, and it's looking like it's going to be Vasquez. On top of Barrientos, dropping a little forearm, the left forearm on Vasquez, using that free right hand to touch the left side of the body. Nothing flush, nothing heavy, nothing hard, just touching him, and doing a great job on his back on the bottom. Barrientos locking up that left arm and had that tricky butterfly sweep, but a little short left A left knee landed on the right side of the body of Barrientos. A little forearm, left elbow came in, landed on the forehead of Barrientos. Just muffing them, little short ones like that on the inside by Vasquez in this round number 1 of 4. 28 seconds around number 1 in this main event championship bout. Fighting off of his back right now is Barrientos. He was in control the first 2 minutes, but now it's over. The last 3 minutes, you have to give it in favor of Vasquez. Somebody got their cell phone just recording everything, all in the camera, all in the face, like this is the best. That's original content right there. 8 seconds left, and right hand's been pushed him off his Barrios, but the horn will sound, and that'll be the end of the round number 1. 5 minutes have elapsed, and now going back to their neutral corners is both the fighters. Little fill out round number 1. Huey's in the corner working on Vasquez. Beautiful round number 1 by Vasquez. And what a night it has been in Viva Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Nevada going crazy. And don't forget, the action continues this Saturday with Conor McGregor taking on Max Holloway. We're going to be here for the trauma. We're going to be here for the pain. But Justin Vasquez, known as Slick J, and Miguel Barrosos, they're in their neutral corners getting their instructions. But before these two fighters made their way to the arena, they had that conversation with their fathers.
This is what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day.
Now they gonna live to fight another round. Getting up off the stool, and now they got the camera in the stands. They lifting up the baby up all night because it's Vegas. They can do that. And the baby over here watching fights. Seems like I just got up from a nap, so I still got 4 hours to get it cracking. That's the baby. Look, calf kick soon as they started by Barrientos, and down went Vasquez, but hopped up immediately. Soon as they started this round number 2, the challenger chopped down that left leg of Vasquez. He fell down, but hopped up immediately. And Vasquez is throwing calf kicks, but a good jab, straight right hand missed by Vasquez, but another low calf kick by Barrientos came in. 4 minutes and 36 seconds around number 2. Push kick with the right leg, straight right hand, trying to go down to the body. Missed that, punches Vasquez. 4 minutes and 29 seconds in the second round of the main event. Barely missed that right hand was the challenger, and Barrientos saying, come on in here if you want to. Vasquez is seeing everything. A little side kick landed by Vasquez. Front push kick with the right leg by Vasquez. Keeping Barrientos at bay. Keep your ass at the end of town. You're on the outskirts and the perimeters. You're not allowed on the inside. High kick with the left leg, trying to turn into the maniac because the octagon cage has turned into the intersection of crunch and coral. So who's going to be the maniac? Will it be SpongeBob, or will it be Vasquez or Barrios? We will find out soon enough. 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Good check. High kick, looking for the elbow. Looking for the high kick to the head. Missed by Vasquez. Jab over the top with the right hand. That shot came in, landed by Barrientos. Jab over the top with a right hook, missed by Vasquez. And Barrientos is still a dangerous fighter. The champion, he has to be careful. Got the back, lifting them up and trying to get the takedown. Beautiful takedown by Vasquez, and got the back of Barrientos, but could it be high? Got the right hook in, looking for the body triangle. Got the body triangle locked, and he has Slick J in the symbol of Dragon Ball Z. It is Slick in the yellow with the dot, with the J as the Z. Beautiful marketing and beautiful work right there with the shorts by Vasquez. I like them. I want to get some. 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Standing up right now is Barrientos, and trying to get behind and got the back of Barrientos, looking to use that right hand to go underneath the neck, get that jugular, and trying to attempt a rear naked choke will be Vasquez. And backed up against the octagon cage right now is Vasquez. His back, he has the triangle locked to the body, and literally got the triangle locked and just locked on the body of Barrios, just leaning on his back. Finally broke down free, and then looking to strike right now is both the fighters. Little short left hook came in by Barrientos, stopped the champion in his tracks, coming back at him with a right hook of his own, missed that strike, going down low with a calf kick by Barrientos, marching forward, left leg kick to the right side of the body of Barrientos, coming back at him with a jab right there. Barrientos, 2 minutes and 34 seconds in round number 2. Back and forth action here is heating up here in this Tuff-N-Uff main event. Left leg going to the right side of the body of Barrientos, looking to throw that left strike as Barrientos. High kick with the left leg came in by Barrientos. The top of the left foot landed on the right cheekbone of Vasquez. Now we can quote Lawrence Fishburne on 21, because we mentioned cheekbones. Lawrence Fishburne, and I quote the movie 21. If I ever see you counting cards in Vegas again, I will break your cheekbone with a small hammer. How's Mickey? That's Lawrence Fishburne on 21. That's my movie right there. 1 minute and 54 seconds left in round number 2. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Split 8, splitting 8s. And now then we in Vegas with it. Let's get it. 1 minute and 42 seconds in round number 2. Got the back and got that right arm. Good crawl ride and good ride right there by Vasquez. Look, crawl riding Barrios, and Barrios is just forced to defend himself. Left knee landed on the left glute of Barrientos. Beautiful work right there by Vasquez. Your ass ain't gonna sit right for 2 moons. 1 minute and 19 seconds. I was like, why are you walking like that in Vegas coming out of the penthouse? And I was like, ooh, goddamn, don't take it there. He had a fight, champ. He was fighting in that hotel. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in round number 2. Tuff-N-Uff, 155. Dana White was in attendance. You ain't see it on UFC Fight Pass? And I was like, see, they got to promote me. If I promote the UFC Fight Pass, I can say slick shit like that. Y'all pay me, I get y'all some shiz nitty. We got to work together from the bottom to the top to the top to the bottom. The talent is there. Just give me the paper. Just give me the paper. 53 seconds left in round number 2. That was me extending the olive branch to UFC Fight Pass. Give him some style and a blow by blow. Uh-oh, looking like he gonna get that rear naked choke right now with Vasquez. Got that right hand up under the neck of Barrientos as I was trying to shoot my shot at UFC Fight Pass. Uh-oh, got the grips, and Barrientos is taking his time right now and now trying to tenderize the flesh of the body of Barrientos because he broke free through that left hand. But now you can see that right hand grabbing the right wrist of Barrientos' Vasquez to keep that right hand down so he can use that free left hand to try to just touch him up, hit flesh, so he can use that right hand because he used that left hand as a diversion, put the right hand up under, and he can have him like this. But he ain't gonna break it, he ain't gonna bend, and he ain't gonna fold his Barrientos because he ain't built like that. He built for tough because he fighting out of the USA. And he said, I can't wait to get me a truck. Right hand's been thrown, left hand's been thrown, left hands by Vasquez on the back, throwing shots from behind, and those shots was coming in, landed. And the Barrientos reaction, we don't like those Barrientos reaction. Barrientos was like, how do I get up out of this? But found a way out, composed himself, was Miguel, and now both of them fighters is in their neutral corners. They will be going out for round number 3. So it should be some greatness being expected from both of these fighters. I'm looking for somebody to turn into he who shall not be named. Go out in round number 3, and I'm looking for somebody to do tricks like Lord Voldemort. Turning to Lord Voldemort, ladies and gentlemen. Goddamn, that'd be crazy. You gotta love Harry Potter, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful enough. Getting up off the stool right now are both of these fighters ready to go out for the next round and looking to turn into Megatron to strip the flesh from the next man.
Then let me strip the very flesh from his body, and you will, my apprentice.
And that's the corner giving him the go-ahead. That's the corner, and you must, my apprentice. Up off the stool, ready to go out, showing their respects. That's what we're talking about. Round number 3 is underway. Tuff-N-Uff 155 on hump day. Left hook missed that punch right there. I need to be in Vegas live calling the blow-by-blow on fights like this, especially cards like this. Let my talent be known. 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Right calf kick going down low. It's like, but you doing it live right here, but you got it's different. I want to be in person. Right hand being thrown. I ain't never been to a fight. I need to be in person calling these blow-by-blows so I can see the twitches of the muscles. 4 minutes and look the fighters in their eyes and see what their pupils look like and see a real killer. 4 minutes and 28 seconds. They was like, what the hell? And it was like, this is life. 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Good takedown. Oh, the challenger. A dark choke right now. Spinning out of it like an alligator trying to get the flesh off the carcass. Beautiful work right there by Vasquez. Spinning out of that way. And you couldn't break it down. A little chop shot with a left straight landed by Barrientos. Barrientos is looking the right hook over the top, landed right there by Barrientos. The challenger is giving the champion a little something in round number 3. The first minute of this round is owning it is Barrientos, the challenger. In round number 3, and Vasquez got the double leg takedown, took him down like it was a football tackle with the ankles. Beautiful work right there by Vasquez. Crawling to the edge of the cage right there is Barrientos, and then just fell into the next man's lap was Barrientos. 3 minutes and 44 seconds in this round number 3, sitting in the laps of Vasquez, and beautiful work usually, and it always starts like that, coming in hot at the first minute and a half to the 2 minutes of the round, and then Vasquez finds a way to take him down, looking for that left hand. Looking for a rear naked choke, but it's not under the throat. It's like right here. Looking like he's trying to get his Chris Benoit, WWF, looking for that crippler crossface. And rest in peace to Chris Benoit. He used to do that crippler crossface. Y'all remember that? Trying to do it right now in the MMA is going to be Vasquez. That's why I say we should call it the MMAF. breaking free from that, and still got the body lock, just leaning and hanging on the body of Barrientos. Got the body triangle doing what he do. Is everywhere you go, I go. I'm like a human leech and looking for the rear naked choke attempt, the submission attempt, but breaking free right there is Barrientos. Like, I got to survive again in the next man grasp on UFC Fight Pass with fighter get knocked out, calling the blow by blow. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like. I would appreciate it. 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Left hand trying to go underneath, but doing a great job of that right shoulder being closer to that chin to tuck it so he don't get up underneath, standing up on his feet and just talk about just leaning and talking about having a monkey on your back. But instead of the monkey, it's a human, ladies and gentlemen. Having a human just on your back with the body triangle is Vasquez leaning and trying to hold the top of the octagon cage and looking up at the clocks, grabbing the right wrist of Vasquez, like, get your ass up off me. And now leaning on a half side, and beautiful work right there by Barrientos, dropping off Vasquez in the top position now as Barrientos trying to break free. And now the champion is in position to get choked out. Uh-oh, on the roll, got the left hand up under the champion's throat, and now the champion broke free, shimmied his way out, and then reversed it. Right there was Vasquez. 2 minutes flat, and now Barrientos is back into the same position he is. Goddamn, Vasquez, it looked like he's in a position to try to get control, but no, he loses. 1 minute and 53 seconds, loses control, loses the transition, and now on top and on the back of Barrientos is Vasquez. Let me drink some Bobby Boucher. And a couple people yelling for Vasquez. Show us something and let us know that you tough enough to go out there and let it be known that you can fight from behind. Show and look adversity, look at it in his face, rip the mask off and say, I expose you and your true identity is fraudulent. Beautiful work right there by Barrientos and Vasquez. But right now, Vasquez is doing his thug dizzy. And now I can see on the octagon cage, it says doctors and judge. So this is the side is the doctors and the judge. And look at the doctor just looking, blinking right there. And that doctor looked real astute and real professional, like, and just sitting upright and whatnot. That's what we're talking about. I'm going to sit like the doctor. 1 minute and 2 seconds left and trying to get his right hand all up under the throat of Barrientos, still looking for that rear naked choke as Vasquez just got it on his face, looking to try to implement that crippler crossface again. But the WWF, that's when we was watching it, ladies and gentlemen. That's when it was going crazy. Y'all remember what was his name? Hello ladies, Val Venus and all them boys, they was going crazy. Remember Vince Arra and all them boys? The Dudley boys, the Hardy boys, they was going crazy. Oh, uh-oh, look like that left arm is up under that throat, and Barrientos could get choked out, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's looking at it because it could be underway, and that throat, and slowly but surely is looking like the oxygen is being taken out. Oh, no, it's not under the throat, but that was just the angle. But there's, nope, broke free. Beautiful work right there. Got the pressure on that right hip, but being real slippery because the perspiration is just all over the body because the largest organism is skin, has pores that's open up. So both of these fighters is literally leaking into each other so they can be blood. They're warrior brothers, damn shit show. Fighting behind them right there, and then we can hear that bell sounds. 3 down, 1 to go. Potentially 2 to go if we're even. If they're even after 4, they're going to the 5th round. But it's looking like Vasquez is always taking control in the back end. 3-0 one-way traffic for the champion of Vasquez. That's how I have it, ladies and gentlemen. I got the champion Slick J Vasquez in full control. Does good for the first 2 minutes of the round, but takes over the last 3 of the round. 3 minutes of the round is Justin Vasquez. The last round, number 4, Miguel Barrios. You got to go out and show and prove. Justin, you got to go out and shut it down to let the people know that you are a fan-friendly fighter and go enough and show right and make their money be paid. Make their money, give the people their money's worth. That's the word I'm looking for. Neurons is ticking. I'm off the top of the dome. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. But both of these fighters going out for the last round, looking to earn their shield, getting motivated by Leonidas.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die. On these shields, boys! Remember this day, man, for it will be yours for all time.
And this is the 4th and the final round. Let's see if they're going to earn that shield, because we are about to find out in the main event if you're tough enough. 4 minutes and 46 seconds left in round number 4. Okay, with the right left, moving to the right hand side right there is Vasquez, showing his feints is Barrientos. Gotta roll the tongue, Barrientos. That's what we talking about. Shutting up, looking for the right hand, then extended, low kick with the left leg, but over the top of the right hand by the challenger. Beautiful looping right hook, and Barrientos, he needs a knockout. He needs a submission. He needs to make Vasquez quit or send him to sleep. render him unconscious. But Barrientos, you're losing this bout, and you are down, down, down. It's like homeboy who signed to Young Money back in his day. And baby, are you down, 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 down? I forget his name. That was a slap. That was early 2000s, ladies and gentlemen. That's when we was lit. 4 minutes and 9 seconds in round number 4. Feints on the outside. That was that time when Drizzy was getting it popping around 2010, 2011. We was out there 2009 doing a Thug Dizzy. 2009. That's when they killed Michael, and we was hot, ladies and gentlemen. Rest in peace to the king of pop, Michael Jackson. 3 minutes and 52 seconds, and then in 2008, that's when Bernie Mac got ghost, and then they murked Bernie Mac, and we was like, oh, god damn it. So Bernie Mac in 2008, and then Michael Jackson in 2009, we was hot, ladies and gentlemen. Facts. 3 minutes and 8 seconds in round number 4. Shielding up right now, so rest in peace to them legends. Left leg kick to the right side of the body of Vasquez, but will never be forgotten. God damn it, we was hot. Up kick, missing that shot. And I think 07 before that was Pimp C. It was out here murking mother cluckers. It was like round number 4, 3 minutes and 19 seconds. And then marching forward, jab, straight right hand, big shot right there by the champion. That 1-2 came in flush, beautiful right hand. Took that shot well with the challenger and Barrientos. 3 minutes and 8 seconds in round number 4. Taking a step back as Vasquez, looking like he seems very comfortable as the champion. He's like, I'm the champion of Tuff-N-Uff. I gotta be, ooh, spinning heel kick to the body. Beautiful work right there by the champion. Over there, just surgically tearing Barrientos up at a distance. But a right hand came in by Barrientos, chopped down, but another right hand landed on the left side of the face of the champion. High kick with the spinning hand. Beautiful work right there by Vasquez. Spinning high kick, landed on Barrientos, took that shot well, shooting in, level change, trying to get the takedown, doing a great job of Barrientos at negating the takedown attempt by Vasquez here in Las Vegas for Tuff-N-Uff in the 4th and the final round. And the champion is up on my scorecards, 3-0, and it's looking like it's going to be 4-0. Unanimous to 7, and give it to Slick J. That's Vasquez putting the beats on Barrientos all day and night. Tuff-N-Uff in Vegas, ringside. Now he's throwing knees and landing all on his thighs. Black and then blue. Damn, what did you do? Walking not right. Damn, I messed up the flow. I was about to spit bars on y'all asses. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Freestyling off the top of the dome in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. Gripping up. Great reversal right there by Barrientos with 2 minutes and 4 seconds in round number 4. And the referee is just looking, got to be careful. Could be in a position with a guillotine position. Got his hands locked, looking for the double leg takedown. Beautiful work right there by Barrientos. Grabbed and got a scramble and a double leg takedown by Barrientos. Sitting down on his arse right now. Is trying to go underneath and trying to, what's this, a dart stroke? A little guillotine position on the inside. Popped his head out immediately right there was Barrientos in round number 4, sliding out and looking for the full, trying to get, this is a bad place right now for Vasquez. Barrientos, it's your time, champ. He on top of him trying to get the full mount, and he can get his Rajah Jackson on 1 minute and 29 seconds. Got that left forearm on the throat of Vasquez. Vasquez on his back, got the side position, and he can drop down elbows, but doing a great job of using his left hand to lock behind the head of Barrientos to keep him close to him. But that free left hand from Barrientos, that forearm or elbow can tear him up. It's almost the end of the bout. You don't want to get slit, going to get stitches. Stitches you ain't got to take with the final 90 seconds at a BO utensil. That's the bout. That's the fight. Beautiful punch right there by Barrientos. Passes the guard right now of Vasquez. Trying to attempt something. Got that knee near that throat, and you can't throw them knees. Got that knee on the chest, on the throat. Weird position right now for Vasquez. Got the shin on the next man's throat right now. Gonna choke his ass out. Look at the right shin of Barrientos, and then moved it out the way. Used the right hand, grabbed the right ankle of Barrientos and said, damn, get your shin off of my throat. Never been seen before. And a beautiful, nasty positioning right now. On top is Barrientos trying to rain down the right hand on the champion, and Vasquez eating some right hands, and his legs is caught. Did a little turn and a twist, doing some goddamn mixed martial witchcraft in there right now is Barrientos with 18 seconds in round number 4. Right hammer fist tried to come in, and Vasquez, he trying to say that's a championship nail right there. 10 seconds left in round number 4, trying to turn into the hammers. Barrientos, forearm all in his grill, on his back right now is Vasquez, and it's gonna he's look like he's gonna retain his titles. And the bell will sound, the horn will sound, the bell ding 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 ding, and that's the end of the bout. Was that enough to make it necessary? Nah, hell no, it ain't necessary to even finish the sentence. Beautiful work right there by Vasquez. Let me drink some Bobby. Like, drink your water cool. Look, drink water cool. Damn, you make me want to, can you sell a bottle of water? Are you thirsty? The weather is heating up, and I know everyone needs water. bottled water. I have it here. I make it myself. Soon as it falls from the sky, I bottle it. I harness it and then give it to you. My thirst has been quenched. And I was like, beautiful work right there. Selling water that you ain't got. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a beautiful bout right there by the champion. Slick J will retain his titles, but gave a valiant effort was Miguel Barrientos. That's not official. That's just what I saw, and we will make it official soon enough. Justin showed his defense on his back. Miguel showed his offense, showed his resilience, but nonetheless, he's going to come and he's going to fall short. But the crowd is proud of both of these fighters.
What I ever did to make you proud. Tell me how proud you are, Shifu.
Calm your ass down. We proud of both of y'all performances. I don't know why you acting up, because he never got to the healing part and he never got to that harmony and peace internally. We all seen the movie, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful work right there by both of these fighters. The beautiful night, the champion. Will he retain his titles or will it be the new? We are about to find out right now. And Vasquez is looking at the judges like, you bet not fail me, Starscream.
You fail me yet again, Starscream. Get them!
Let's get him. Remember, Megatron then was hot. My favorite one was Revenge of the Fallen. That was my favorite one. That was the second one. It was like, oh, spooky business. Yeah, they're taking a whole lot of time to process the scorecards, ladies and gentlemen. Was facing some adversity in that fourth and final round with the champion, and the judges is taking a time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the referee got the fighters. The challenger, the referee Barrientos, the referee has his left wrist. The champion, the referee has his right wrist. And let's find out who won. Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 39-37 for your winner by unanimous decision. And still, Tuff-N-Uff featherweight champion of the world, Justin Slick J Vasquez. Justin Vasquez went out there and got the job done in steel. Miguel Barrientos, he just got ejecto-citoed.
Ejecto-cito, cuz!
They just threw him out the octagon cage. Like, get your ass up out of here. You took a L, but we respect you. Beautiful work right there. Post-fight interview with the winner, Justin Slick J. You made a quick turnaround from your last title win. You are here at the Virgin Hotel and taking on a very dangerous Miguel Barrientos. And it looked like you guys were exhausted. It was a back and forth war. You were on top. He was on top. It was striking. Walk us through your victory. Yeah, tough fight. So I knew that his strong suit was striking. He's a knockout artist. He's a finisher. So I wanted to come in and I wanted to fight, you know. I knew, and I don't want to sound cocky or anything, I researched my opponent. I stalked them, and I know he's a stand-up fighter, and I knew what his weakness was wrestling, and I didn't want to get to immediately to the wrestle just to win. I wanted to finish him. I wanted to get a knockout. I wanted to test myself against a knockout artist like him. I wanted to fight. That's how I do. That's what the UFC want to see. I wanted to go, I did not want to go straight to the victory in wrestling, because that's what I do for a living. I knew I can do that because I don't want to talk shit, but I knew I can out wrestle him and I can out jujitsu him, but I wanted to stand up with him and beat him at his game. But you definitely brought it. It went all 4 rounds. You came out victorious. Is there anyone you want to thank here tonight? I got my dad right here. Thank you, Pops. Thank you, Papa, for coming. I love you. My team behind me. My grandfather, my pops, my coach, everybody. He's been my coach for like 15 years now. And then my amateur teammate, this is my teammate right there. He's up and coming amateur. He paid his own plane ticket to come out here. He works as a what? He works at Earl's. He works hard for his money, and he flew out and bought his own plane ticket for me. This is my dog, and I love him for that. And everybody at home, freedom fighters, thank you for my team. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I love you. Thank you for being here with me all the time. And Variety, we came out here to put on a show. I want to make it to the UFC, so I won't stop. So you're surrounded by real ones, and a great foundation. We look forward to you continue your vital defense or whatever the next chapter holds for you. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight and still featherweight champion of the world, Justin Slick J Vasquez. And you can see him got that belt around her waist. Beautiful work right there. Hey, get Slick J on the Dana White Contender Series in August. He the champion. He defended it. He want to get in the UFC. Dana White, if you're watching me, Contender Series, Justin Vasquez, and the next Tuff-N-Uff, I need to be ringside calling the blow-by-blow. Y'all need to hire me, and I'm going to be the colorful, giving the blow-by-blow, doing it the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fight or Get Knocked Out. Tuff-N-Uff was wonderful. Thank you for being in the building. Subscribe to the channel if you want a live blow-by-blow like this, your new fight companion. But before we leave, let's break down the fights this weekend. Coming up this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, it's the return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. It is return. Oh my God. Conor McGregor makes his return to the UFC this weekend on the Sabbath, this Saturday. I will be calling a live blow-by-blow. Like I said, I'm your new fight companion. We got Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway coming up this weekend. Let's pull up this UFC 329 fight card and let's break it down. Let's see who's on this belt. Main event, 14 MMA bouts. The venue will be at the T-Mobile Arena. Ultimate Fighting Championship, U.S. broadcast, Paramount Plus. Main event, Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. Co-main event, we got St. Denis versus Paddy Pimblett. Feature bout, we got Corey Saghagen versus Mario Bautista. We got Brandon Royval versus Lanier Carriga. We got King Green versus McKinney. We got Robert Whitaker versus Nikita Krivlov. We got Gable Stevenson versus Elisa Lyson. We got Cody Garbrandt versus Adrian Yance and Kai Kamaka III versus Luke Riley. We got the ladies in Tracy Cortez versus Kong Wong. We got Damon Panaz versus Cesar Almeida. We got Farid Brasharat versus John Garza. We got Ryan Grandra versus Zach Reese. And in the opening fight of the night, we got Cody Durden versus Alessandro Costa. That's the UFC 329 fight card with the headliners. Conor McGregor making his way back to the ring, taking on the champion and Max Holloway in a 5-minute rounds in the T-Mobile Arena. I'm live. Good night, my love. Live in the building. Beautiful work right there. UFC, Conor McGregor. And what else we got this weekend? Let's go back and let's go to the schedule. That's why I found Tuff-N-Uff, the schedule. So let's go to the schedule because I want to find. Y'all let me know in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. It's literally, y'all, as y'all can see, it's fights every day all around the world. Is there like a fire stick I can get that can get me all these fights? Because I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Russia. It's Australia. Oh, UFC Fight Pass. I can go to Australia. When the hell is July 10th? Oh, that's 2 days from now. That's Friday at 3 a.m. What the hell is this? The Money Show. McIntyre versus Ramirez in Australia. July 10th at 3 a.m. US broadcast, UFC Fight Pass. We on UFC Fight Pass. Okay. So at 3 a.m. on Friday. So that's going. So that's Thursday. So that'll be tomorrow. I got to go to work in the morning on Friday. Or is that Saturday morning? Friday at 3 a.m. Because if y'all talking about 3 a.m. Friday, that's Thursday. That's tomorrow. I got to wake up and go to work in the morning. Yeah, I don't think I can call this. I'll be having to get up too early in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at the clock right now. I got to get up in early. Got to go to work Monday through Friday, that 9 to 5. The baby needs shoes. The wife need clothes, ladies and gentlemen. That's facts. We got to go put that work in. But UFC, we are here for this weekend. McIntyre, we probably going to miss that. That's in Australia. Then they got C. This is going to be on YouTube in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. I'm going to be at my 9 to 5. And they got some fights, see? Damn, they in Thailand. I can't call this. Damn it, man. Nasty work. Look, Thailand. Oh, it's going to be going down. And that's on YouTube, but I can't call this. And that's 4 MMA bouts, 1 kickboxing bout, 1 grappling, 8 Muay Thai bouts. See, you got to go to the 9 to 5, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you got to hustle hard. Then this can be a source of income. And I can do this, call this blow by blow. That'll be lovely. Lovely. Be at home with the wife and babies all the time. That'll be great. And then we got PFL Mania 10 in Riyadh. Oh, that's at 12 p.m. Friday. Oh, I get off around that time. I can call this bout. Oh, I can get off and call this on Friday. Oh, yeah, we can go to Riyadh. Oh, they got the ladies headlining in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Oh, we making progress. Oh, shit. Uh-oh, Saudi Arabia. There you go. They got the ladies headlining. Let's get it. Saudi Arabia. They saying we're going to take a page out the Western world. But is that haram to them? Y'all let me know in the comments section. We're going to figure it out and find out. But get the ladies some respect and free them ladies. They be over there tripping with the ladies, ladies and gentlemen. They be wilding. It's like, y'all need to calm y'all ass down. It's like, so y'all can be like American women? No, it's like, oh, shit. And it's like, oh, we ain't calm down. We ain't going to take it there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fighter Get Knocked Out. It goes down. UFC 329, Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. That's this Saturday. And I will be calling the blow-by-blow. So subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Do it right now before I call Detective Carter.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said. What?